Welcome to the channel. Well, we are in the middle of a playthrough of Pericles, the Peloponnesian War. We are at turn 4, getting ready to resolve all the issues from the debate phase. And just a recap of what's been going on the last 4 turns, we're just kind of feeling, each side is feeling each other out. We've gotten into some battles here and there. The current score as it stands, the Agiad are out in front at 44. Followed by the Athenian demagogues at 41. Eurypontids at, 38? Yes, and me bringing up the rear at a paltry 23, but we're kind of, we're not out of it. There's a little lag. Now this time, both sides, their assemblies have decided they want to expand, and they want to build bases for the Athenians up in Macedonia, and we're working up in the north here, and the Spartans will go for Thessalia. And so far, Athens is looking really good in Sicily. And that's what's been going on. So let us begin. The honor order is the Agiad will go first. And they are the ones actually in charge of trying to get a base in Thessalia. Thessalia? I don't know. Anyway, they do not have an issue, however, that relates to that it's exposed. Remember, you can only flip brown those tan counters, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So, which one are they gonna do? Let's get out the old boot here and roll. I don't have a red D10, do I? I'll have to use there. Oh, I do have this kind of cool Chessex. Like that. Okay. Well, a 5 would translate into a 3, wouldn't it? Or would it? Hang on. Yes, a 3, which would, let's see, so we go in the order from the lowest to the highest, a 4, 6, and a 10. So it would be up in Thessalia, and I suspect that's going to be a rumors marker. It is. It's the Eurypontids, but it doesn't matter. So we move on to demagogues of Athens, and they are in charge of trying to get a base in Macedonia. And they actually have an issue exposed up here, and so they're going to go ahead and flip it, and there's our military issue. Now let me take a quick look, see how we're supposed to execute that. You probably caught my edit there. The flowchart tells us to commit 5 strategos and follow the military expedition chart. And so there we go, 5 here, and let me see. Yes, this is going to be a fairly straightforward move because we don't have to encounter any here. And these dark blue lines, this can be a little confusing. The dark blue line, you think, oh, that's navy because it's blue, and brown is for land. And you'd be right because of the boxes there, but it actually turns out anyone can use a land unit, a solid blue one. So they can also use the navy if they have the right amount of navy. And only the kind of bisected blue and brown forbid the other ones. Just so you know that. And so we're back here. Get that focused. And it's a land theater, so they want to assemble land units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're supposed to do this one at a time, but there's nothing particularly special about this. 5 up there. They have a military presence there. That resolves that issue. Okay. The Eurypontids have it in mind to assemble forces and ravage Attica, or Athens, as it were, the theater space there. And one of his issues, he has them in Attica, but we can't get to it because there's a blue one on top of it. So we do have this, which is part of his strategy, so we're going to go ahead and resolve that now. I forgot to divide up. Oops, I forgot to divide up those guys. Let me do that real quick. There we go, and they're going to spend 1. You always spend 1 to any military issue always costs 1. We have built all the land units, so that basically leaves. I'm going to put some Navy in there. And they're at full capacity, the Spartans are, that is, except for their bases. And that's just basically going to resolve that issue. It is my go. And the only issue I actually had was the diplomatic issue. And it was in Corinth. I'm going to go ahead and play that. Now, and I'll spend my 3 strategoi, I guess is the plural. And I'm not, well, I need to flip the cards, but even if I, draw a 5 and he draws nothing, a 1, it would not convert a base. We're just not in that, he's got too much military value here right now. He's got a total of 7. I would need 14 or higher, or more than 14. Is plus friendly, is strategos plus friendly treachery greater than yes, it would have to be 15, at least 15 in here. So we're not going to be able to convert a base, but we are going to be able to lay down 3 more treachery. So if we ever invade that place, we're going to be in a much better position. That ends my 1 issue. And we're back to the Agiad, who, as we, let's see, what were they doing? They were trying to get up here. They can't. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 issues exposed. Pull out our boot. And I notice sometimes I'm not always having that in the camera when I do it. He's cheating! Yeah. Get my red triangle dice. And that goes as a 3. And the 3rd is up there in the Hellespont, I do believe. Yes. So Hell exposed. That is our Oracle issue. Let me see how he intends to do that. Now, normally, focus, please. Thank you. It was focused, and then I took it out of focus. Come on. We'll put go ahead and put the rules. Normally, what this can do is let's remove 1 unit from league unit from anywhere, literally. The other, and the bot wants me to remove it from the will of assembly area, which is desolated. There's nothing in there. So what the Agiad will do instead is the 3rd option, which is you can just turn this in for 3 points of honor. And that's exactly what he will do. And he's going to increase his lead. 1, 2, 3. That resolves that issue. It is the demagogue's turn. And we are trying to build a base here, and I think we're gonna pull it off. Yes, there is his league issue, and it's just a simple matter of him spending 4 strategoi, and building a Delian League base. Like so. He will gain 2 honor for that. 1, 2. And just a reminder, that's going to add another base to our total for maintenance. It hasn't become an issue yet, but it's always nice to have an extra base up there. So, we are covered. League issue is resolved. Okay. Now it is to the Eurypontids, who are trying to ravage Attica. They can't at this time. There's still blue counters on top of his. So we have 3 options now, 1, 2, and 3 over in Chios, whatever. All right, to resolve the 3, we'll roll a 6-sided dice and divide by 2. And that's a 1, so it'll be a 1. And the lowest number on that is a 4 in Naupactus. They're all the theaters are numbered. So we'll go ahead and reveal that. I'm sure it's a rumors. Yes. And back to me, who has no issues on the board anymore. So I'm going to be resolving other people's stuff. I did that in Naupactus. Do I want to do that now? I am going to, I'll go ahead and do it. There is an issue for the demagogues. Well, looks like we're going to have a battle. Hang on. Nope, one cleanup thing. I forgot to remove these strategos from here. From when I did that diplomatic issue. Okay. All right, yes, we will have a battle here. He only has one Strategos. And so he has no, and since he has no other issues outstanding, this is his last issue, he's going to go all in that, in a sense. Oh, actually, this doesn't factor until later. He only throws in one. The Spartans still have outstanding league and military issues, therefore they will commit nothing to this battle. The only option is, do I want to contribute to this? And my inclination is, no, because it's, as it stands, it is a 5-1 battle. It's going to be a 6-1 battle. Actually, I'm going to bring a ship in, so it'll be like a 7-1. Yeah, there's no point. Well, let me think. Hang on. I changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and commit the full I'm allowed to. I'm going to commit 4. And the reason I'm doing this, even though we have overwhelming force to beat him, it's because I can move. Well, the bot's going to move him. And they're going to move him. Well, now I'm thinking. Nope, I changed my mind. Give me my 4 back. And the reason I did that is because the bot is going to move those navies. And the way he would move them is to get as many forces, the bot's always into overwhelming force. So he would come around this way, and this is all parity. He has no problem ignoring this guy, and they'd come right in, and they just, what I was hoping to do, if it was me doing it, I would commit, and then I would start bringing in big navy into here. And we can make a run at Corinth. But since the bot is doing it, we're just going to let him play out that battle. It's going to be fairly boring. Zoink, 2-2. So, overwhelming force. He would commit the ship, which would have added 1. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1. That is more than enough to eliminate him. And not enough to eliminate one of the Athenians. But anyway, the demagogues will get 2 points. 1, 2. I will get 1 point. And both sides will lose 1 point of the Spartans. All right. That resolves the military issue. And that's where we're going to go ahead and stop. And we will continue next time. Thanks for watching.